show with our very own family of clean, the Campanellis. We're going to see some Campanelli quite a few times in this show, and we're talking about a 4-piece handheld microfiber duster set. I just mentioned the pollen. Holy shamoly, this is going to take care of business in so many different ways because it's a 4-piece. You might be thinking, wow, a 4-piece duster, what do you mean by that? 4 different dusters are coming home for $24.98 or 3 easy payments of $8.33. We got some really fun colors to shop right now, and we also have some retractable dusting to do at the same time, which I am thrilled about. I had to pick up this one, the berry, because it matches my shirt, but this is so cool. I mean, perhaps maybe if our was dirty, I could get this right on in there and clean away. Okay, back to business and the colors. Here is our aqua, here is our berry, and then we have this available over here in what we're calling our copper. Look at this, 4 different sizes. This is fantastic. Chris Campanelli in the house to clean with us. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Good to be here as well.
Very excited you're here a few times in this show. So this is the time of year where all of us are like, okay, spring cleaning, yes, we all know about this, but you have to have the right equipment to have the good clean.
Steve, I went outside like overnight. The pollen?
Oh gosh.
It was like an inch layer. It wasn't an inch layer, but it was like you go outside with a clean car and then you go back outside and it's dirty again because of the pollen.
Yes.
So if you're opening your windows, all that pollen's getting inside. Dust is nasty. You want to get rid of that stuff.
Easy.
So let's show you how to do it.
Let's show you.
All right. So when you go to the store, Steve, I think you get a little brainwashed because floor to ceiling, you see something like this, right?
That's
it's a toy-like in comparison, but the worst part about it, Steve, is that when you're done using this, you have to go back to the store to buy more disposable products over and over and over again. Or maybe you're using what your grandmother used, which was a feather duster, and a feather duster just moves dust from point A to point B, allowing it to recirculate into the house, right? Dust is nasty stuff. Skin scales, dust mite, and then dust mite poop.
Oof.
Yeah, we want to get rid of that. And the pollen. This actually looks like pollen, but it's dust, so we want to get rid of it. Microfiber is like millions of little fingers that are going to lift, trap, and remove the dust. So you say, okay, great, now it's trapped in here, what do I do with it?
Right.
I go outside, I give it a couple little shakes, or I shake it off in the trash can, and then I get to use it over and over and over again for years and years instead of going back to the store to buy more disposable products.
Yep.
That is the choice. You can continue to go buy these that require you to spend more money after you first purchase it.
Of course.
Or you can buy something like this that allows you to use it over and over and over again for years and years.
And this is one of the many reasons why we love the Campanelli line that they bring us. There's a sustainability story here that we're telling you. You're not having to go out and waste money over and over again.
Yeah.
And you're getting 4 different options here with this one, correct?
Yes, so you get two different sizes. So you get
the little guy.
Right, so you get the little guys and the big guys, right? Then you get, of course, the regular extension, or the regular handle.
Regular handles
and then
don't
the extension pole built inside the handle, both in the big guy and the little guy.
Fantastic. But the hard to reach moments around the house is when this really comes in handy.
Yes, because it's made of microfiber, so it's going to collapse to below an inch, right? We put a nice soft silicone tip on the end here so you're not going to scratch or mar your furniture. Steve, I cannot get my hand in here.
No.
So what? Or rather than maybe go getting the vacuum, like you're going to go to the closet, get the vacuum, I'm just going to stick this in here, put that in there, give it a couple little twists.
Look at that.
And pull it right back out. I don't have to worry about that. And again, shake it out when you're ready to kind of get rid of all that dust.
Sure, sure.
These are also bendable, so I can bend it and then bend it again. Now I can do the ceiling fan blade on both sides at exactly the same time.
Nice.
So I don't have to worry about getting on a chair or a ladder or doing anything like that, so I can clean faster and more efficiently.
The retractables are bendable too.
They are, yes. So just grab it here by this bottom piece here, and you can see that these are also bendable as well. But the retractable, the extension pole is built right inside the handle, right?
So high ceiling fan we're talking.
Right up here. Later, we'll dust the lights. Right? Because I know
there might be a lot up there.
They're content to be a little bit dirty. But listen, when I think about these tools, we think about these tools, developing them, I think about my mom. 87 years old, still lives at home, still lives independently.
Right.
The last thing I want mom to do, grab a chair.
Not a stool.
Step on a chair.
Definitely not that.
Do anything like that. We don't want moving furniture or anything like that. This allows you to get way up high, way down low if you wanted to, and then again, anytime, anywhere in between.
So smart. And 4 of these pieces coming on for $24.98, 3 easy payments of $8.33. The 3 color options we have, you actually see them all right here: the copper, the berry, and the aqua. So you make that call which color you want. There they are in their 4-piece collections. I mean, less than $25. You're going to be using these all the time.
All the time, yeah. And in places that you wouldn't ordinarily think about cleaning, right?
Sure.
So just go into your house and look at the things that you think that you clean on a normal or on an everyday basis, and I guarantee you that you don't. This is one of them, the return vents, right? So you can see that the microfiber gets in and behind the vent because the front of the vent is facing me.
Right.
But the microfiber gets behind the vent and doesn't even allow the dust to get out and circulate into the house. The top of the ceiling fan blades.
Smart.
Now I want to show you this little spot right here, Steve.
Okay.
So I'm going to move this over. I want to show you how small this little spot is right here. If you guys can come in here, look, I can barely fit my finger into this little spot right here.
Right.
But if you have something like this at home, use the microfiber to pop right in there, get rid of that dust, pull it right back out, and then when you're ready to get rid of the dust, go outside, give it a little shake, and then you're ready to go.
Yes, and I mean, understandably, like, maybe not all of us have a tree of life piece of art in our home, but
anything.
basically what Chris is telling you, like, think about those fine things maybe around the base of your lamp or your lamp
Yes.
shades,
Yes.
or those intricate moments around where
Yes.
you probably haven't dusted in a really long time.
Or
right?
the balusters of the stairs or
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
I have one of these, Steve, in the center console of the car right now
100%.
for where the windshield meets the dashboard. Pull that out. Look
It's
how
like
long
10
it is.
yards away.
It's 10 yards away.
So long.
Right.
Why are the dashboard so
So
long?
this allows you to get in there, and then when you're just going down the road, you can pop that outside, and all the dust goes away.
So good. And that dust, if it's getting outside the car, it's definitely coming inside the car.
Yes, right. Well, because you get pollen.
it's circulating.
The pollen, right? It's springtime. The pollen.
Yes.
And look, these are all the little things that you keep around the house. You know, you have nice things in the house. You buy them because you like to look at them. The last thing you want them to be is dirty, right? So cleaning all of those fun things that you have and all of the things that you might not think about cleaning. The extension pole built right inside allows you to maybe get on top of that mirror or the picture frame. How about on top of the cabinets or where the refrigerator meets that cabinet, that little tiny space that's about 2 inches.
Right.
So now with the extension pole, I can get all the way through to the back of the refrigerator if I wanted to, and then to get the hard things like the blinds.
Oh, gosh.
So think about this. You have all of these blinds and all these nice things in your house. You want to make sure that you keep them clean. But again, don't use something like this.
No.
Use something like this instead.
Yes.
That's going to allow you to continue to use it over and over, whereas this you just throw away and use once or twice.
Definitely. 3 easy payments on that credit card for $8.33 is bringing home the 4-pack you see here in teal, berry, or that copper from the very own family of clean for us here at QVC, the Campanellis, item B86085. Chris is going to be joining us back in just a little bit with some more fun, so don't you go anywhere. All right, we don't have time for a full